Hello my friends and welcome to another campaign fest. Well guys, George had the brilliant idea to use Grunt Sergeant Colonel and Riot Karma as well. He said he would love to see that and try to understand how the Colonel works. I agree with you guys, I think it's a brilliant idea. Let's do this. Really excited. I'll tell you why shortly. We have the grunts, not very powerful units, but you can spawn loads. Then you have the sergeant that is giving them power, and then you have the colonel that is having free focus fire. Then the riot to protect them. I think it's one of the best squads that you can get fast ways, you know, because you don't have to be afraid of barrels. You have quite a power there, not massive against walls, but if you manage to spawn enough units, you will easily get through the walls. Colonels are really good. One single shot, probably with quite a power, to be honest with you. The colonel can actually bring the units together by using his special power, the focus fire on something. This could be really helpful. Sometimes is so bad, is focusing on some stuff that he shouldn't, to be honest with you. But that's every single thing in the world is having a bad part. That's the only bad part about colonels. They're pretty cheap. Their spawn rate is not really bad. They do kind of great damage as well. So let's see, we are going to test the units. We are going to start with one white, you know by now. We're going to try to go as far as we can in this fest. Always when I start a fest, I wish it could be a long one. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we don't. But I do have loads of faith in this fest. Especially because I can get rid of the barrels. Nice and easy. I want to see the colonel using the focus fire, because that probably will answer Karma's question, and maybe I can explain as much as I know how this unit work. Mostly in well, it's random. That's the second. I wanted to say it from the beginning, but I just left it for the kind of the end. Colonel doesn't have a pattern. The Colonel special attack, the Colonel movements are all random. Well, mostly the focus fire. And sometimes the Colonel can shoot, sometimes he doesn't have enough time. He just put the focus fire and do that thing with his gun, trying to bring all of the units together, which is quite a good thing. It's kind of saving. I think the idea when the Colonel was made, it was to save you focus fire and rally flags. Obviously the developers couldn't make it I don't know, really good, because then the balance of the game. And yeah, we end up with this nice looking unit with a fancy walking. You can see the focus fire, he just did it, which is quite good in this situation, and it keeps focusing on it until it's just about to be destroyed. Obviously I have loads of grunts, they are not really powerful. With some other units, all the walls will be down, the bunker will be gone. Really helpful. At least if I had commandos. Would have been great to replace the sergeant with commandos. But again, you see the focus fire. It did actually focus fire on the flamer, which is the best thing that could happen in that situation. So most of the times the colonel is really good, really good. Again, focus fire on the bunker. All the units are quickly focusing on that, and is gone. Again, if you know the bases, how the bases work at the moment, you always have the sneaky bunkers on both of the corners there. Well, if the colonel is quickly focusing on that, the bunker will be gone instantly if you have good units, even more if you have veterans and something, I don't know, commandos, rocketeers, whatever. So that's the good part of the colonels. As well, they are getting veterans quite quick, and this is helpful. Again, I always I knew that from a long time ago. They intend to focus on the flamers, chemists when you are against bases like that, which in my opinion is the best thing that they can do. Obviously, bear in mind they are not really powerful against structures or units. So, being said, you can see when they start focusing on something, the structure goes instantly. I'm really happy with that. They are becoming really quick veterans. Really happy with that as well. Obviously, more power, more health. Everything is in our favor there. And the first fight is gone and done. First victory. We didn't really struggle. The colonel did a brilliant job there. And I'm ready for the next one. So let's see the reward. We probably get 2 cards. Yeah. HQ crate. Yay. Yay. And buy. So let's replace the commandos with the units that we have. We are sorted now. Scrap this and move quickly to the next battle. Right guys, we are here ready to roll. Let's see what we have. Patrick. Should we get Patrick? Should we get Faria? It doesn't really matter. Well, probably this is the better option. Get the easy one. Since we can now. We have 2 choices. More than the other times. You could see, I don't know if you realize the update, but the devs just made a better choice of attacking now, which is quite interesting. I like it. So it's for everyone. Most of you said the fact that you don't like the campaign because you don't have all that 1 white, 2 white, 3 white, I don't know, 1 red. But anyway, that was a little bit glitchy, wasn't it? After a while, if you played a lot and you were really good, you would lose the 3 red, you will lose the 2 red. Sometimes you will actually lose the 1 red. So you'll have only 3 white. And it was not fair, in my opinion. It wasn't fair at all. Because I couldn't get enough dog tags for, I don't know, for alliance battles. I couldn't get the good rewards. I had only 3 white, so I didn't find the point of attacking that. And my 3 white, they were the same difficulty as they used to be at 3 red. So with the campaign update, I found it a little bit fair now. We have, all of us, we have the same I don't know, the same difficulty. Doesn't matter your dog tags, doesn't matter whatever. I don't know if you lose or win. I found it fair. Most of you didn't like it. Well, everyone has their opinion. And I like the fact that the developers are trying their best, which is quite hard to have a game. I actually looked into it, how hard it is to make a game and, I don't know, maintain it and all the legal stuff. It is complicated. Well, probably if you are passionate about it, it's not, but I'm not. So anyway, it was just out of curiosity. So now guys, we have the veterans. I think it will be way easier. So what I'm going to do is try to get in nicely. You know my trick, well, all of us trick. We get rid of nicely of the walls, bang bang, we get in a sneaky way, we finish the job and we get some good rewards. Let's try to see if my units are strong enough to get rid of the walls. They should be, there are quite a lot, veterans as well. Okay, yeah, that worked. I think my mistake there was... no, it's not. I thought the mortar will block the path. It's not happening. I'm quite concerned about the 2 sharpshooters up there. they didn't die, and I kind of hope some of my units will die now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Right, we have the Riot there. I'm fine, perfectly fine. Well, you see, it's quite complicated to get in on a sneaky way. You leave the transport truck alone there. Sad, and can get hurt quite a lot. So again, you could see the colonels. I do have quite a lot of them because of the veterans as well. They intend to focus fire at every 5 seconds. Now the game is proving me wrong. No, it doesn't. So it's kind of a constant focus fire on something, which I find it really good on a base like this without any sneaky tricky I don't know, things. But can be wrong sometimes, the focus fire. It happened to me, so all my units were focusing on something else. For example, an AA, and in the meanwhile the other units were shooting towards my units, and that was quite annoying. It seems to not happen now, which I really like. Let's see where you were, guys. Another battle. Now we have rank 3 veterans, and that will be way more helpful. We did get some munition as well. 2 good cars, 2k munition. I accept that, and I'm really grateful that the game is giving me them. Winter, thank you. And let's move the next battle. We are here, guys. Let's see. Right, who should we choose? Thank you for the reward. Big Joe, you are too white. No. The bombardier base or the sniper bombardier base? This is a hard choice. This is a hard choice, and I have to make it now. I'll go for the bombardier base because the bombardier and sniper base, because I think it will be more challenging. I'm trying to make it as challenging as possible. The normal bombardier base would be, you know, the trick, you know, there how the bases are. This one with snipers would be more interesting in my opinion, because it will be the same thing, only with another line of snipers on the back, kind of. And I want my units, I want to test those units as much as I can, as good as I can. So I will get the hard one. We tested it in 2 fights there nicely, you know, everything was fine. I kind of got used to them, so now it's time to attack nightmares. Right, nightmares to be. I assume there will be loads of barrels, so I'm going to spawn all my grunts. It is a quick check. Right, sneaky sniper tower. I hope that I can answer some of your questions as well on this base. I hope that my colonels will actually focus fire on the sneaky snipers, because I think that is possible. It happened to me before. It depends on the gap between the rock and the wall. If they are able to kind of reach it or to see it, they will focus on the sneaky sniper towers. I used to do that before. Well, actually after the update, try the colonels in case it works, because it does worth it to have the colonel only for that. Even if they are not good against, I don't know, other units or whatever, it does worth it to have it only for the focus fire, because it, you know, you have to get rid of the sniper towers most of the time, otherwise they will shoot your transport truck, and you don't want that. So that would have been a waste of focus fire. But let's see if it happens now. There are changes in the game all the time, so that's why I'm here, to test it for you guys. Try to help you and have fun. That's my main thing. Have some fun. Right, commandos are really good there. They decide to destroy the barrels for me, and I'm really grateful again. Thank you very much, commandos. Always great friends. But now can you stop? Okay, good. They did, see? They're actually listening to me. So we have 2 sneaky snipies. I don't see them shooting towards my transport truck, so I'm not really concerned. I'll leave them where they are for now. Probably I'll get one down. Let's see. No shooting, no bullets. So let's spawn the veterans, all of them, because we can. Use the rally flag there. Get rid of some. That was quite a mistake. That was a bad mistake actually. I should have used the focus fire without using the rally flag. Anyway, that gives me a little bit of a rest time so I can spawn more units. I'm going to use the missile there, get rid of that bombardier. Not bad. We are in a great position at the moment. We got rid of some structures, some munition, more points. That sniper tower is not a threat. Even if I am getting rid of it, I'll probably do. My transport truck will not really go more further than that. It will get stuck somewhere there, so not really concerned. Right, focus fire on what? What did you focus fire on? On the AA? Good boy. This is not really the base that I expected. So you can see the focus fire was working there. If they can see it, again, if they can see the sniper tower, they will aim for it. Quite good again, the focus fire on the bombardier, and again the focus fire on the mortar. But you see, when they do the focus fire, that's what I was talking about at the beginning. When they do the focus fire like that, your units are quite exposed, aren't they? If you don't have decoys, you are in trouble. The example shows you perfectly what I'm talking about. All my good units died because the the colonel decided to focus fire on that mortar there. I know it should have been done anyway. We had to destroy it, but I would rather them to shoot towards the units first and then do it without any threat, if you know what I mean. But again, it does help, and I think it's a good unit. No one really use it as much because there are no. It's not. You are not doing it for sure. It's not any. They don't assure you that you are going to actually use them properly. Anyway, and there are not many tactics for them. I mean, it's not a squad really involving them for sure. It's a must to have them. While for riots or grunts there is one. So anyway, another victory. I didn't expect it. Because now I don't expect to go over the nightmare opponents. Well, sometimes it happens. We have veterans, but like grunts, that's bad. Loads of munition again, good cards, quite good cards. So guys, let's move to the next battle. Right guys, who should we choose now? The bombardier base, we did one. Let's choose that one because it will be challenging to see how they do against rocketers. Quite complicated, I'd say now. I don't have the veterans anymore, and they are really important in a fest like this. Because I know my mistakes. I intend to spawn loads of grunts and think that I have 45 units, they will be strong enough to take on the choke point. But they are not, mainly because I have grunts instead of really good units. The spawn rate is quite, it's alright for the units. I've seen it worse, but it's still hard to spawn loads of good ones like Riot, Sergeant and Colonel. And sometimes you have to kind of move fast. I don't get a rally flag now exactly when I wanted it. It would have been a must to have one rally flag here. Because if it's a really strong choke point, I do have 2 decoys. If it was a strong choke point, I would have used the rally flag at least to group my units and try to spawn more Sergeant and Colonels and Riot. That will not happen now. But I still think we can do it. They are quite good units. Even if we don't, I think my job is kind of done well, I want to continue. I want to go as much as I can. I want a fest that never ends. Be cool. And have like part 2, part 3 until you get bored of them, which is happening quite quickly. I said I'm going to avoid the bombardier base because we had one before. Obviously we have another one. Why am I even thinking that I will not get a bombardier base? All of them are. All of them. Because the bombardiers are doing great, so it's nothing to say or do about it. Right, come on, bunker. Shoot, explode those barrels. One is gone. I need to get rid of the toxic ones somehow. Please. I beg you. Get rid of them. So we kind of need a good tactic here. Once the bunker is gone, I don't think we are going to be able to get rid of the rocketeer there. It's a good choke point. You can see it's tied there. The other units are coming quite hard in my opinion, and that was a massive mistake from me. I did explode the toxic barrels and I didn't think the units are going to come, so I'm going to kind of be in trouble. Not too bad, not too bad. I managed to spawn some good grunts, really tough grunts that are going through poison like nothing happened. So here, the best way of doing this is to spawn the grunts in waves. You have the first wave, then you spawn another wave, and the rocketeer is shooting once. You can see, and then while he's reloading, the other ones will shoot the rocketeer. But this is not really happening at the moment because because of the rangers. They keep coming, so that will be quite hard. So what I'm going to do is try to spawn as many units as I can, and as many good units as I can. I have 4 decoys. I should be able to do this. If I don't, I don't care. Well, I do care a little bit because the units deserve a nice end. You know what I mean? Like finishing glory. And do at least another 2 or 3 battles. Why not? So I'm going to use the focus fire everywhere just to make sure if I fail once, I'm going to have enough munition to have another kind of another wave. So, and get rid of the AA for that. I should have waited a little bit more. Well, I should have been faster than that. All good so far, all good. It's quite a complicated one. The best thing probably is to get in. You know what? I actually can do that with 4 focus fire if my friends are moving quite quick there, and I hope they are doing that. I can get rid of all the bombardiers. Normally I would. Oh, come on. No, they are too slow. Oh, a focus fire was good there. Finally, a good focus fire. It's because I didn't have the veterans. No, that's what I'm talking about with a bad focus fire. Just bring all my units together so the rocketeers can easily get rid of all my units. I could easily win this. I don't know how I didn't do it. Brilliant base though. The combination of bombardiers, rocketeers and snipers plus rangers that are going to be spawned constantly, it is really good. And you see, that's the good part of using weak and cheap units. You have another chance. It's not, well, it's hard without the veterans. And you have to bear in mind you are going to spawn quite bad units against rangers that are quite good, and the rangers are being spawned constantly. So what I'm going to try is get rid of that AA. It won't work because of the snipers, rocketeers and everything. It was just a try. Uh, I had to try. I had to kind of push my luck a little bit. Too bad, too bad. I actually got rid of all the Bombardiers veterans, and I'm a little bit disappointing. I'm disappointed if I'm going to lose this, because the main threat is gone. I just the colonel using that focus fire there was the mistake, and I wish I had a rally flag so I can go straight. It would have been easier, way easier. Just, you know, you can see where the mortar is now. Just destroy the walls there. I still can do it. I'm going to try it. Probably it's a massive mistake, because they are going to shoot the transport truck instead of the walls, I'd say. Yeah, exactly. See, I know my mistakes. The problem is, I know them after I make them. Ah, silly. Anyway, it's all about fun, isn't it? And at least I'm happy enough, to be honest with you. I'm happy enough because we managed to get rid of all the bombardiers. With any other units, we would easily go through the base now. The fest is a fest. It's mostly for having fun, trying new units, trying to understand the units on their own, and yeah, it's more about entertaining than I don't know, skills and things like that. But just about, it's still a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. Well, I think you understand why. I mean, I managed to get rid of the big part, the worst part of the base, and now I'm struggling like this. Probably if I would have managed to go, you know what, let's try it again. Can I get rid of that? At least get rid of the rocketeer. They're spawning quite. That was a waste again. No, I'm mistake after mistake. That's my style. So now we have one decoy. We can use the rally flag. This is a possibility. I'm really hoping for a good card next. No, bombing run is good. I was hoping for a focus fire there. Would have been the best thing. I would have won 100% if I had the focus fire there. Really going straight using the decoy, they would have enough time to kill the units. They're still struggling, but at least a chance. So that grenade launcher literally killed all my good units, left me with the grunts, as I am used to now, to be honest with you. And another bombing run. The decoy was too. No, I didn't see the units there because of the smoke. Why me? Anyway, it's fun. It's fun to try. I wish I can win this and, you know, be a massive comeback. Not at the moment. I'm going to lose, but never give up. We use the same tactic as we are used to. Never give up. Maybe we'll get some good cards. My mistakes, they happen, and in case you are losing, guys, now and then, don't worry. We all lose. There's no one there that is constantly winning, because you see, small mistakes like those ones, they can end a game earlier than you think. Another decoy, but oh no, the worst thing that could happen is that rocketeer to be there. Let's hope, we live in hope. Come on. That command card. Actually, the engineers are repairing the bunker better than my grunts are shooting. What's that about? Ah, the sniper is back. Give it. Oh no way. Oh no way. Focus fire now. when I have 1 minute left. It's taking, it's joking, it's taking the Mickey out of me, this game. Look at this. I bet they won't be able to destroy that. They will. Just about, just about. So, you see, you get cards, good cards, I like the cards, and they are going to destroy now. But by doing this, by breaking the walls there, by now anyway the bunker will be gone, probably with the amount of decoy that I had, all the units. I would have won easily if I was playing smart enough. You know what, if I was actually saving all my ammunition. It's good to know, guys. Look, I'm actually happy this time that oh, thank you. It's a little bit too late. I'm actually happy that you guys are seeing this, because you can learn out of it. If you are struggling like that and you really want to win, normally people are surrendering. Try to spawn few grunts and make sure that the units are not destroying your transport truck. Save all the specials. I used to do like that. I always did like that actually. Save most of the specials that you get, and then have, when you have 2 minutes left or something like that, depends, you make your decision, depends how big the base is, then use all of them and you are going to win. So guys, that's everything for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you can, please share with your friends. It does really help, and I do really appreciate it. If you are new here, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification on as well. You'll know when I upload next. And guys, I hope you're having a great day, and bye next time. Thanks for watching, and so long, my friends.